John's Veggie Garden Diary, 24th of March 2020. Happy quarantine, people. It looks like there's time to do some veggie gardening even though we're going into winter. So I wanted to actually get some advice. I'm going to post this on a group on Facebook because I decided to give straw bale gardening a try at the beginning of summer. And I thought I knew what I was doing, but it was a total and utter disaster. Although I must tell you, my butternuts loved climbing over the straw. So there's a plus. But yeah, the rest of it was a disaster. So I got some straw. I got it from a place called Milmac in Kailami that do horse feed and that sort of thing. They were amazing, really good service. You should use them if you need straw and you live in Joburg. But basically I stuffed the whole thing up. So pretty much what I did is I got the straw. I read that you've got to condition it, and then you've got to make pockets in the straw, and then you've got to put in some sort of fertilizer, and then you can plant. So I was impatient. I didn't really condition it too much. I did water it a little bit for about 2 weeks. Not really much though. Bit of a poor effort. And then I decided to plant. And excuse my break in the video. My daughter's come to say hello. And so I went and got some potting soil and I sprinkled it on top because I didn't know how to drill the holes in the straw to put the potting soil into. So I just kind of sprinkled it on the top, and I planted tomatoes, Swiss chard, cucumbers. Everything sprouted beautifully and died. So then I went and I borrowed my brother-in-law's little, I don't know what you call it, it's like a massive drill. I'm not much of a handyman, but it's kind of like a small jackhammer. And I went and made holes in the straw, and I planted again. Planted pretty much the same thing. Tomatoes, cucumbers, Swiss chard, one or two other things, I forget what. And again, it sprouted really nicely, really quickly in the potting soil that I'd put into the holes, and then it died. So a bit frustrating. Anyway, the season's gone by, the butternut's grown over it, the granadilla has grown over it, and at this point what I'm left with is really well-conditioned straw with a fine top layer of potting soil. So what I want to know, my big question is, where do I go from here? What do I do with these well-conditioned straw bales to get my plants to grow? Do I just add fertilizer? I'm pretty much a fan of using my own compost and that sort of thing and going completely natural if I can. Be interested in people's opinions. Cheers.